you doing? My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. It's Thursday afternoon. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 12:54 p.m.
Right guys, so I'm in my flat and I have been since I walked Max this morning, where I did that video, walking around Rochester Riverside by that blue crane over there. Right, I haven't been out anywhere else. So it's just another one of those days for me, to be quite honest with you. When I came back, I stood in that meter box on the first floor and I hand put in 20 numbers, which is monotonous, and stood next to a smart meter which is giving off bad vibes in my ears, which was annoying me and causing me a bit of discomfort. So I typed in 20 numbers and it accepted the £10. So I've now got enough money on my meter for a few days. Not a lot, but enough for a few days, because as everybody knows, the cost of living has gone up. So is the prices of food, and there's not that much choice of food either. They're making things smaller, they're giving you less packaging, and they're saving more money. But are we getting more value for money? That's a different question. So then I'd had a message from Maritime Health on the NHS app. Now I can't be that mentally ill if I can go into a meter box, stand in there, hand input 20 numbers without losing my patience and getting angry, okay, because I didn't. So they like to keep repeating the mentally ill aspect, which is depression and anxiety and feelings of worthlessness. It's not schizophrenia, it's not hearing and seeing things, and it isn't violently being angry. And expressing one's opinion on the state of the world is not madness. And we need to uncover things and stop covering them up. And we need the real truth, not hidden conspiracy theories. We need to know what's really going on. I don't think we're all that fragile that we can't handle the truth. So I had a message this morning from Maritime Health on the NHS app. Crystal, your mental health review. And it's anxiety and depression. It's citalopram for depression, because I've suffered a hell of a lot of bullying, especially evil bullying online from trolls and nasty people. So they want me to contact the doctor's surgery by phone, by telephone. Now this has happened after I filled in a form from Talking Health Therapies. Talking Therapies. You get a therapist over the phone and you talk through your problems. And I've done it many times before in the past when I've gone through a crisis or emotional upset. So they've only bothered since I contacted Talking Therapies to ask for some sort of help, because I hardly see anybody. I hardly talk to anybody and I feel isolated, like I'm in prison and cut off at times. But it doesn't make me mentally insane. I think anyone that was cooped up indoors with not a lot to occupy their mind and to keep their spirits up and no company, and keep watching people walk hand in hand down the road together, laughing and smiling, would make anyone feel upset. And it's not for want of trying to get some company. It just doesn't work. Not in my case anyway. So I looked at that I've watched the news. Gary Lineker's on the news about his comments about the government acting like Nazi Germany. I've watched that. I've watched the Eurovision Song Contest entry. A 25-year-old young lady. I've watched that. So I've watched BBC News, Sky News, gone all through the news. Some good, some bad. Alexa, what is the top news at the moment?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Okay. Alexa, what's in the news at the moment?
Crystal, here's your news. From Sky News.
From the Sky News Centre at midday, Gary Lineker's told reporters he doesn't fear suspension by the BBC.
Have you heard from the BBC, Gary? What does the Director General say? Anything to you?
Yeah.
What's he said?
He said, well, we chat after.
Anything about the tweet, Gary? Do you regret sending the tweet at all?
No.
The presenter posted a message on social media criticising plans aimed at stopping asylum seekers crossing the English Channel in small boats. He appeared to suggest the language being used by ministers talking about the problem was similar to rhetoric from Nazi Germany. Ukrainian officials say Russia fired 81 missiles and released 8 drones which hit the country overnight. At least 6 people are now believed to be dead following attacks all across Ukrainian territory. People in England and Wales are being told to brace themselves for snowstorms later. The Met Office has issued amber warnings for some parts and predicts up to 40 centimetres of snow for an area stretching from Stoke-on-Trent to Durham. The others cover North Wales and Northern Ireland. Speaking and writing deals helped Boris Johnson bring in an extra £3.7 million in the first 6 weeks of this year. That's on top of the former Prime Minister's MP salary. His spokespersons confirmed it's all been declared properly. Former Health Secretary Stephen Dorrell thinks Mr Johnson needs to pick between politics or show business.
Is he a public figure or is he a private figure earning good money? If he wants to be taken seriously as a contributor to the political debate, the place where political debate should take place is the House of Commons.
Aviva is warning of further increases to the price of insurance this year. It says there has to be a jump because inflation means the firm's dealing with the rising cost of repairs. And astrologer Mystic Meg has died at the age of 80. The former star of the National Lottery TV draws wrote daily horoscopes for The Sun. That's the latest. I'm Fader Silver.
Alexa, exit. I've never been in the public eye. I've never been a celebrity. I've never appeared on television. I've never been in the newspapers or anything like that. I had a news presenter come up to me, the Queen's Jubilee, and question me about the Jubilee. That's as far as it's ever gone with me. And I quite agree with some people when they say that they're ignored, they don't get to have their say, and we get things stuffed in our face, you know, glamour, which is a lot of the time they will use a royal or some kind of distraction to hide what's really going on in the world. I never want to be famous. I've never wanted that. I've wanted to help people that have suffered from abuse and to say that you can keep going. Whatever you go through, you can get up in the morning and you can carry on. Because when I first lost my son, I didn't think I would ever be able to get up and function in the morning without my son, right? I lost him into care, right? I've had a lot of things done to me which have been wrong. I've been illegally detained in prison cells overnight when I shouldn't have even been in there in the first place. Right? Because, right, don't ask me what they're trying to hide, but they've been doing it for years. But they're not going to stop me getting up in the morning with a smile on my face and going outside. They'll never do that. And fuck their expensive clothes, fuck their cars, fuck their mansions. I'm happy with what I've got. Right? Whatever they've got doesn't impress me. Right? I'm happy with who I am and what I've got. And that bugs some people. It bugs some people. It bloody bugs them. And that's their problem. Right. So I went downstairs just now to check the post because we've got the lovely colourful post lady with the beanie hat on and her lovely jackets and trousers and her little red trolley which she's hooked up outside the flats here. And what have I got in my mailbox? Pizza Hut. Does anyone want a Pizza Hut? www.pizzahut.co.uk. There's a full menu online. The weekend feast, the weekday fan feast, the crowd pleaser, time for two. Is there time for one out there? Pepperoni feast, margarita, Hawaiian, vegetable supreme, farmhouse, beef sizzler, chicken supreme, veggie sizzler. Meat feast, loaded margarita, loaded pepperoni feast and a loaded Hawaiian. I'm eating healthily. I had my porridge oats for breakfast with a banana, and I've had a small lunch because I don't want to stuff myself stupid. The thing is, people are never satisfied anyway. So when somebody does become a celebrity, some of them aren't satisfied. They've got to be bigger and better, and they can't keep up this image, and there's a long way down from the top. You'd rather slowly rise up than whoosh up to the top and then come back down with a bump. Slowly but steady, slowly but surely. Alexa, puzzler.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to Puzzler. Would you like to play your daily crossword or hear the high scores?
Daily crossword.
Okay, here is the quick crossword of the day.
Pointed, cutting. There's 5
Alexa,
letters.
sharp.
See you again soon.
Did I say Alexa, puzzler?
Good afternoon. Welcome back to Puzzler. Would you like to play your daily crossword or hear the high scores?
Could I have the daily crossword, please?
All right, here is your crossword.
Sofa. It's a 5-letter word.
Alexa, couch.
Here's the next one.
Christmas hymn. First letter, C. It has 5 letters.
Alexa, carol.
On to the next question.
Allude. First letter, R.
Is
5
that?
letters.
Allude. Alexa, skip.
Okay, we'll skip this clue.
Machine for shaping wood or metal. First letter, L. There's
Alexa,
5 letters.
lathe.
Wrong. Sorry.
Unlucky. Laser is not quite
I
right.
didn't say
For
laser.
better recognition,
Alexa,
step
Lathe, lathe.
You're 50% complete. On to the next clue.
physically out of condition. U.
Alexa,
Black.
unfit.
Awesome.
Hoofed animal. H.
Alexa,
Black.
horse. Nay.
Bravo. Here's the final clue.
Allude.
Alexa,
R.
refer.
Congratulations, you've completed this puzzle.
You did it in 1 minute, 38 seconds. This was your 5th fastest time for daily crosswords.
How
Main
do you
menu.
get it under a
Would
minute?
you like
My
to hear the high
goodness.
scores, open shop, or exit game?
Exit game.
Goodbye.
How do you
Check
get
out the highest rated voice games. Just
Alexa.
say open.
exit? What I was going to say is, how the hell do you get a crossword puzzle solved in under a minute? You must be like lightning. Right, I'm happy as I am. I think I've got my own identity. I do my own things. And people, they can always copy, they can always mimic, but they can't always copy you 100%. They can't do everything you do. They haven't got your exact mannerisms, they haven't got your looks, and they haven't got your appeal. So, you know, anyone can stick an orange hat on, can't they? Because I've that orange Alzheimer's beanie hat. Anyone can stick a beanie hat on and pretend to be somebody, but when you take that beanie hat off and the real you's exposed underneath, it ain't me. Do you know what I mean? If some people want to get on the bandwagon, they think, oh, you know, I've seen a few of those videos. Oh, that's quite interesting. I think I'll make out it's me doing that. And remember that I don't get paid for any one of my videos. They're completely free. So anyone wanting to like jump on my bandwagon isn't going to get paid. See you later.